Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast, and it is Friday. We catch, I saw catch you and Ethan in a conversation about time travel.
Yeah.
Do you think it will ever be real?
Yeah, but probably can only go forwards, can't we? That's what they think.
Why?
Because if you could go backwards... Sorry, have we just gone back in time there?
Why?
What was that transition there?
What happened? I didn't see it. What
Would you if you looked at me now and I was just a boy, a young boy in this...
Why? What happened then? What happened?
Look, this is what happened. So you went, why? And that happened.
This is brilliant. I love that. Right, so...
Because if you could go backwards,
yeah,
that means... So obviously, at some point in the future, close your eyes because you need to imagine. At some point in the future, time travel will be invented, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say it's the year 2030. Mm-hmm. If you can then go backwards, there will be historical records of people from the future going back in time to like the Victorian era or whatever, won't there? Because people will go back.
Yeah.
And because those things have already happened and there was no record of someone from the future coming back, the implication is that no one will ever come back.
But it's true.
Do you understand what I
You
mean?
think yourself, certain people like Pele,
right?
He could have been from the future. He just kept it to himself.
Well, that's possible. Someone
did
could
change
have kept
the
it to
game.
themselves. Yeah. That's
If I had a time machine, I'd probably go back to the early sort of 20s and become a footballer. Sort of play different. What are you laughing at?
Huh?
You're just not telling anyone. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not
become world class on the wing.
What do you mean world class?
Because
the only way you're world class
I've got a certain
is
style.
made of chicken and it's covered in breadcrumbs.
All right, then I'll invent the fucking buffalo sauce before anyone.
Now we're talking.
And then you're like, wow. How did you know the guy who invented buffalo sauce didn't invent it in the future and brought it back?
That's a really good point. I've never heard anyone say that. Imagine, right? This is really good. I like this. Ethan James, ladies and gentlemen, before we carry on.
Oh,
how are you, mate?
Yes, hello, welcome.
I really love this that you've just come up with here. So let's say that certain people throughout history that were scientifically well ahead of their time. I'm talking your Galileos. I'm talking your Newtons, your Einsteins.
Yes. Oppenheimer.
Your Oppenheimers,
now.
your Mendeleyevs, etc.
What did he do?
I think he was big in the sort of atoms scene. Imagine we get to a year in 100 years in the future where all of these scientists exist. They create a time machine and they say, we're going to send the 7 best scientists in the world back to different parts of time, but you have to live there, stay there, and not tell anyone.
Like
your job is
Rangers.
to advance the future. And we're going to send you back and you have to be quiet. So, right, Mendeleev, you're going back to 18 whatever. Einstein,
Cadbury's.
1890. Galileo, you're going hundreds of years ago. And we're going to readjust what the Earth is based on what you guys do. It's a one-way trip. You'll live there, you'll die there, and you can't tell anyone.
And
but you
also,
are crucial for the future of humanity. What an incredible film that is.
I'd send people like Steve Jobs.
What, to sort of popularise the turtleneck?
What year would you send Steve Jobs to?
1970.
Jesus.
Well, although to be fair, if that doesn't exist until the year 20,000 something, 1970 would be a needed one.
Wow.
Maybe these great minds that people say they were way ahead of their time. Maybe that's the name of the film, Ahead of Their Time. Oh my God!
Wow.
Write it down.
So
Ahead of
we're
their time.
Steve Jobs.
No, I'd also send people like James Dyson because hygiene wasn't great during times like the Black Plague.
Yeah.
So what, you'd send him to
you're
Hoover
sort of missing the point.
Are you off your head? What would Dyson have done with a fucking Hoover and the Black Plague?
Well, there would have been a lot better hygiene, so probably wouldn't have came started.
They would have struggled
What
for for fucking plugs, though, wouldn't they? He comes
Unless
back.
he came back with loads of charge
Although I suppose if it's cordless, he doesn't need one.
So 100 hours battery life for this fucker.
Dyso, you big clever bastard. You're going back to 1600
Fucking hell.
with a cordless, so you don't need charging, don't need plugging in, and you're going to hoover up the plague. The point that Joe made is that these people are already from the future and it has already happened. Not we're just picking people to send back. Fucking hell.
Fucking.
James Dyson, of all people!
Hold on, I think what we should do in the film, this great film, in the film we should realise our mistake halfway through and realise that we've just sent a poor man back to sit there with his faults and his ideas and nothing he can do with them.
Like, they've immediately dissected him. They thought he was an alien. They've killed Dyson.
Oh, that's great.
Dyson's
Twist
gone.
that.
Dyson's
Yeah, it
gone.
is.
Dyson's got the
gone.
plague. He tried to hoover himself. He got trapped in his device. It never loses suction, so they couldn't get him out.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
What could you send animals? Like, I bet the sausage dog would have spooked some.
Yeah. Well, they'd just put it straight between two bits of bread, wouldn't they, back then? Let's be honest. We send one sausage dog back expecting it to change the world, and it just goes, oh.
How
gone.
modern is the sausage dog?
Oh.
I'm saying, right, get it on Google. Let me have a guess. Let everyone have a guess before you Google it. I'm saying 1800s.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
1850.
So how did it come around so late, if that's true?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, you really don't want to know. Right. Oh, I tell you how it came around so late. Someone got a bulldog and just did this with it.
Massaged it.
No, rolled it.
Oh.
Rolled it out really long. Did you get a bit of
What are you doing?
Massaged it.
Oh, by the way, Ethan James has been back to his masseuse.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's been back for a second time.
Have you been again?
Oh, yes. I can't. I think it's just the 15th century here.
Jesus!
I might be wrong.
What was it doing in the 15th
Dutch
century?
sounds. Is that
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Dash
probably.
hands.
I reckon they were probably sort of getting under things.
Dodge hound.
Douche hands. I reckon if you need to clean under a sofa or something, get a little dash under
Yeah,
there.
we've not sent Dyson back.
Yeah, that's true. There you go. That film coming soon. A Sloppy Joe's original.
Fucking
Ahead
hell.
of their time.
I love
8
that.
of the greatest scientists sent back throughout human history to advance
it
the
better.
civilization.
Can we actually write that? Because I know a few like writers, and that we could like actually
Who
write
do
that.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say because that's like exposing your sources, isn't it?
James Cameron.
What do you mean you can't say?
Well, I just think I'm not just pissing around here. I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
But we need
Yeah,
a
but we
twist. We
need
need,
to-
some
yeah.
jeopardy. What's the
I
problem?
think that's spot on.
We
It's all gone wrong. It takes a dramatic twist. No one sees this coming. Everyone's thinking like, this is amazing how they're going to change the world. And everyone's like talking about it in the future. It's going in the papers how we're going to revolutionise the world. And then, like you said, they all get murdered.
Yeah.
Or maybe-
one of them could be like embroiled in like a scandal.
Yeah, or maybe one of the people we send back is like, they never quite fulfill their potential, something like Tesla. Or maybe it is Steve Jobs. Oh no, he's
Or it
died.
was the guy in the wheelchair.
Hawkins.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins. He's the main guy.
Yeah.
And
Why, go on.
Like Professor X from Marvel.
Yes. A brief history of time. Interesting. Right, let's move on. I've got something to tell you.
Please do.
I've got you two a present.
Oh, thank you very much. What is it?
Well, I thought when we were in America
Yeah.
that you might forget your time there. And I know Ethan doesn't always prioritise himself. And I thought, Ethan, by the way, did you buy any souvenirs from America for yourself?
No. For
Didn't think you
myself,
would.
No.
Did you buy any souvenirs for yourself?
Yeah.
Could have said no.
No, of course not.
I got you both a little souvenir from America.
Oh, brilliant.
Genuinely, yeah, because I should have given you these last week, but I forgot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, what are they?
Oh, I really want that
Little
casino
personalised
trip.
license plate.
Ah,
That's nice, isn't
wow.
There's Ethan.
it? There's Ethan.
Thank you.
Oh.
Ethan, there's yours. And there's yours, Joe. There you go. That's for
Oh,
you.
1 second. Mine just says Daddy's Girl,
Well, they didn't have a Joe.
which makes you feel a bit sick inside. Of course they had a fucking Joe. They've got an Ethan, they've got a Joe. Why Daddy's Girl?
It just
God.
seems like you, doesn't it?
Where do you want me to put this? Oh,
You
I'm
know
not
where.
myself.
There you go, Ethan. So that's actually yours. You can put that.
That's lovely.
Congratulations,
At home,
Ethan.
whatever, but
Thank
there
you very
go.
much.
Little
Ethan, you've
gifty
been
for
to
you.
your masseuse again, sorry.
Oh, yes. I've been to my masseuse again. That's right, true.
How was it?
Well, I was having some severe shoulder pains because I was carrying around an awful lot of equipment in the States and it really gave me quite the injury. So I went to go see the masseuse again and it was the same one as last time. The same masseuse.
Did you book in at the same place as last time?
Yes.
Hardly
Yes.
surprising then, eh?
Yes, it is quite interesting. That it's like going to the barbers and getting the same barber. Oh my God, you were here last time.
Well, it must be at least a 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah.
Yes, actually. No, you
Yeah.
say.
No, you put it that way. Correct.
Wow, you've beaten all the odds. I put the lottery on tonight. If you're gonna get lucky.
Well, I mean, the lottery must be what? 1 in 4, 1 in 3. No more than 1 in 4, surely.
Did she probably go in on you?
Oh well, so this time I was more confident, like about how the whole procedure goes, because I was a bit spooked last time. I really thought last time it was going to end up in some kind of like sexual act.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You've been sort of moulded by the imagery presented before you online, really, hadn't you?
Deep down, though, you probably would have said yeah.
No, I don't think I could have.
Why not?
What? Why not? Why are you coughing?
Why? Because your mouth was full.
No, it wasn't. No, just I think it's not very. Well, just if you remember, if you cast your mind back
Can't
to
really get a point out at the minute.
if you cast your mind back to Tuesday.
What? Yesterday?
What?
You actually found out on that episode that I was very ethical. So
Yeah,
I don't
quite
think
actually.
I would have, based on reading that
Do you know what Ethan's
report.
done again? Ethan's forgot the order of where the podcasts come out.
Yeah.
He's not quite realised
The podcast
that.
you're referencing comes out in 3 days, mate.
Do you know what that is? That's time travel. And it circles back. Fucking knobhead. Right, there's a tease that you need. DJ Casper died.
Oh,
The guy who invented the cha-cha slide.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
No, DJ
bless.
Casper.
No, that's what I'm saying, what he is now.
All I keep thinking is his funeral's going to be funny, innit? Right foot, let's storm. Boom. You're a pallbearer. Everybody grab your hand.
This is
to the left.
Some of the most
Take it back now,
distasteful
y'all.
comedy.
The priest will be like, come on, fucking hurry up. Got a wedding at 2. Anyway, God rest his soul.
That's sad, isn't it?
It is one of the best party songs, but you'll never...
You have got the mind of an 11-year-old.
But you'll never beat the Macarena.
Why are you in year 6?
No,
Right, so it's between Cha-Cha Slide, Macarena and Saturday Night by Wigfield. What
that
do you
is
mean?
a fucking tune as well.
You'll never beat the Macarena.
It is too good. Bum, bum, bum. If I played the first note of the Macarena, instantly you're like...
Right, go on then, play it then.
Tune.
Just play the first note.
First
We
note.
won't get
Play the
copyrighted
first
on the
note.
first note.
Right, let me
because
just play
I
the
think I can
first
beat
note.
it with the first note of Saturday Night by Wigfield.
No, do you know what? That is a good one. Umina Mana.
Dun, 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 dun,
Right,
dun,
ready?
dun, dun,
Let's
dun,
do this.
wow.
dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah.
dun,
This.
dun.
That's a great
Oh,
note.
it's not bad, you know.
That's a great-
It's that little like, it's that little reverberation.
You're like, fuck me, what's going on here?
It's not bad, is it? You'll never beat the Macarena, eh? And that's one thing I always told you growing up. You can try all you like, you can get your Caspers, you can get your Wigfields. You will never beat the Macarena.
God
Not
rest
on
his
this
soul.
ground.
But in honesty, do you think they will do the cha-cha slide at his funeral?
I think they'll chat. I think they'll.
Do you think the child does
That's
slide?
all right. I think they'll cha-cha real smooth one last time. Do you know what I mean? Because you know when it says cha-cha real smooth, and you think you're doing it smooth, but I think this will be the smoothest of all cha-chas in respect. It's sad that.
Do you think Wigfield is better? Saturday night?
I think Saturday Night.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
good tune.
dun, 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 dun,
Ethan,
dun.
which one are you saying?
Oh,
What is the greatest party tune?
what about that? Is it Nicki Minaj who sings "Starships Were Meant to Fly"?
Yeah.
That's quite a good one.
Not really quite in the same bracket,
Not
is
what
it? But great song though. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the
Starships
no. Yeah, it's a good song.
That's a great song, actually, to be fair to you.
That's a good song. But it's not really the same bracket. The other one, which we're not talking about,
Cotton Eye Joe.
yeah, Cotton Eye Joe's right up there.
The fast food song.
What's the one where you sat on the floor?
Upside your
Now we've got
head.
an oops upside your head.
Oh,
Head.
I forgot that exists.
Yeah, and it's one of the things
Upside
where
your
you
head.
all sit on the floor in a row, like you're all in a big boat.
Yeah. You normally
Like
never
you're-
meet the person you're sitting in front of before.
It's like, do you know when we saw Matthew Pinsent, Sir Steve Redgrave, et al. In the 2002 Sydney Olympics winning the Coxless 4 gold medal in the rowing?
Wow.
It's like that, but sort of much less
But that's the way it
but much
is.
less upper class and more fun. And there's more people. But yeah, I do imagine myself as a little rower when I'm doing it. It's happening on the floor.
Yeah. The Mambo number 5. This is Mambo number 5. He loved it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Can you name all the women that he mentions in Mambo in the chorus? Right?
Sandra.
Yeah, you started halfway through, which is a terrible idea.
A little bit. Monica. Jennifer.
Incorrect.
Why?
Erica, isn't it?
Erica. Yeah, but you mentioned Jennifer down the line. Jennifer. Who else gets a shout out, Ethan?
What's this? Friends?
Right.
Yeah, Monica, which is obviously the character name, but then Jennifer, which is Jennifer Aniston, who plays Rachel, so that's 3.
Fucking hell. Right, I'm not asked. What's your 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10 club.
1 out of 10 club.
What is the 1 out of 10 club, John?
Where we basically highlight the worst foods in the world. And you've turned to me today with such menace in his eyes.
Yeah.
He says, I love this because this is bad food.
For me, this is the quintessential 1 out of 10 club. And the reason I say that is because in the past, some of the 1 out of 10 clubs we brought in, what has been brought in?
We brought in pretzels. Yeah. We brought in a fish fillet.
Yeah.
We brought in, what else we brought in, Ethan?
Oh, you brought in onion rings last week.
Onion rings.
And these are all big things, like relatively big. But who's eating a pretzel, really? The thing I'm bringing into you, and I'm just reading this here, is a $4.55 billion industry.
Whoa.
In 2021, they sold $4.5 billion worth of this thing.
Yeah.
So it is massive. And every single one of those dollars was a fucking waste of money. I bring you one of the least palatable foods on the market.
I have no idea what you're going to bring up. Oh, it's in a bag. That's nice.
The protein bar.
Oh my God.
I think protein bars are absolutely rancid.
Do you remember who brought a protein bar in?
No.
As 9 out of 10 club.
Ooh.
Do you remember, Ethan?
I do remember.
I remember it now you say it.
Stephen tries.
Stephen tries. I could not agree with him more.
Do you know what?
Look at that. First of all, look at that.
So what does it do to you? I'm just going to eat that.
So here's the thing. There's 22 grams of protein in it.
What does that mean?
That means that you can hopefully gain some muscle by eating it.
So you need protein
to build new muscle.
Right.
If you've been working out, you need to eat protein. Actually, even if you're
what about
not
the working out bit?
Protein.
Can you skip that?
You can actually. There was a study done that... I don't care, do you?
Come on, I asked you.
Wait, can I just eat lots of chicken and gain muscle, Drew?
Well, here's the study. So they did a study where they had 3 groups of people. One was people who were sedentary. No, 4 groups.
Ethan.
People who are sedentary, don't move, basically. No exercise whatsoever. And ate low-protein diets. There was people who didn't move and ate high-protein diets. There was people who exercised and did low-protein diets. Yeah. And there were people who exercised and had high-protein diets. The one who exercised and had high-protein diets gained the most muscle, obviously.
Of course.
The ones who exercised and had low-protein diets came second. However, obviously the one who didn't exercise and had low-protein didn't gain anything. But even the people who didn't exercise and had high-protein diets put on some muscle.
Do you know what? That wasn't as good as I thought that was going to be. I thought you were going to turn around. That is exactly the order I thought it was going to be. I thought you were going to go. Do you know the people who sat on their ass and ate protein? Number 1. No, you didn't. You went, oh, they're exactly where they should.
No, but
that was a waste. That was a waste of 2 minutes.
But why would you put on muscle?
What a fuck you! Oh God!
What I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is,
fat bastards who sat on their ass.
Yeah,
they came last. The fat bastards who ate some chicken.
Yeah,
I thought, here we go. They come first. You had one edge, Joe.
But my question would be why would you put on any muscle if you're not exercising? Right,
because you're eating protein.
Yeah, but
can I have a bite of one?
Anyway, so what? To your point, can I sit on my arse and eat chicken? Whoever said that? Yeah, you can.
Right.
So we've got a cookie dough here, white chocolate cookie dough.
I'll give me a little bite of that. So the flavours,
the texture is diabolical.
Ethan, do you want a bit of this?
Oh yeah, we've got one birthday cake flavoured one.
Yeah, there's something weird going on here.
Because they're pretending to be chocolate.
What are they then?
It's horrible.
Do you like birthday cake?
Oh my God. So the texture is insane. They're full of sweeteners as well. So they don't taste like sugar, they taste fake.
Yeah.
The texture is rancid. What kind of food breaks like that?
Why you got your trackies on today?
You alright? Have you just been released from jail?
What's going on here? Your day release? What is going on?
Why did you been released from jail?
Are you trying something new out?
What is this?
You mustn't do protein bars on the. You fuck off. What's up? Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, God.
Okay.
They are, honestly, and I know no one's going, well, actually, some people are saying they're 9 out of 10 because Stephen Tries did, but I know no one's like, oh, they're my favourite food. But the idea that anyone would buy them, there are so many better ways to get protein than that. Protein milkshake actually tastes quite nice. Like, you could eat chicken.
So does chicken.
Yeah. Even if you're a vegetarian, get veggie protein powder. There's the ones that are like clear, so it's like drinking Lucozade, but it's got 18 grams of protein in.
What happened if you just drank protein?
I don't think protein is a liquid.
What is it?
It's a solid.
So how come you can drink it?
Because it's diluted.
So what?
So you can't just drink protein because I don't think there's a liquid.
Could you live off protein? That's it.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Yeah, people do that carnivore diet, don't they?
Wow.
This is some of the worst food in the world. $4.5 billion a year, Ethan, just in America, or maybe worldwide, whatever, is spent on these.
Is it?
Awful.
It reminds me of, and forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, is it nougat?
Yeah.
And that's not nice. This is,
Save me a bit of yours. I need to try that
Birthday cake one. Fuck me, there you go.
it's a bit bizarre, isn't it, Drew?
Just horrible.
Are you telling me this is really good for me?
Well, that's the other thing. It's full of sweeteners, which every so often they find out give you cancer. What sweeteners has it got? Have you seen this thing about? It's sucralose, so you might be right. But what was the one the other day that on? It wasn't like a conspiracy thing. It was like BBC was saying.
Really?
One of the sweeteners might give you cancer.
In what?
It tastes a bit like
You get it in aspartame. That was it. Aspartame or whatever it's called.
That's not in fizzy drinks, is it?
Yeah, it is in fizzy drinks.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I've got to say the cookie cream one. I was really worried what you were going to say because I quite like that cookie cream one. But that birthday cake one tastes like arsehole.
They're all horrible, and they don't taste like chocolate. They don't taste like cookies. They don't taste like cake. They don't taste like anything. They're pretending to be 3 different things, and they're not getting close to any of them. For me, comfortably 1 out of 10. Joe?
I'll let Ethan go first. No, I'll go first. I think the cookies and cream one wasn't too bad, but I agree with you. The birthday cake one tastes like arsehole.
So, are you putting protein bars in the 1 out of 10 club?
I'm going to go. Just missed out for me. 3 out of 10.
Disgusting.
So, it makes me fitter and gain more muscle, but it could give me cancer, Drew.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a bit of a one to try up between, isn't it? I wasn't a fan of the taste neither.
Right. That's sort of the crucial thing. I didn't come with you with this sort of illness element. It was just a taste.
What the biggest part of it is?
Texture.
Nope. It's those bastards who have nothing else to talk about apart from protein. Ooh, there's this much protein in this. There's this much protein in that. I eat loads of protein. I go to the gym from time to time, and it's all I talk about. Fuck off. And I think this food is related to those people quite strongly.
Yeah.
So for that, it could go in the club.
Hey! 1 out of 10, the protein bar, disgusting. I genuinely have a taste of sort of cow manure in my mouth.
I like the birthday cake one was bad. We're going to leave it there, but I want to put in a snazzy trailer of our vlog 2 of time in New York City. Where we took to the Big Apple. Oh, in fact, this one's New Jersey. Oh.
The slightly smaller apple. The crab apple.
I love how we have caused uproar in a country called Ireland when we said that Dublin was the best city on earth.
You said that.
A positive response, which then led to this negative amount of press.
Yeah.
Then we said that New Jersey was like a conjoined twin, which is not much life in it. And that one's fine.
Everyone agreed with us.
Everyone agreed.
Feel bad about that.
Anyway, so here is bye from us.
Yeah, and if you want to see the full version of this video you're about to see, make sure you join the Patreon. The link is in the description. Sloppy Joe's podcast on Patreon. You can find us very easily. Join there. You get extra stuff, extra live shows, access to live shows, extra live streamed shows, all sorts of good stuff. And check that out.
Right then, enjoy this trailer, but it's bye from us.
Bye. Bye, Ethan. Wave, Ethan. Sorry.
We'll see you again shortly. Ta-ra.
Diaries. Take 1. Off you go.
Oh, hello.
I like the casual look you're going for there, by the way.
Yeah, I was just thinking. We're here.
It's good. It's really snappy. You really snapped into action here, haven't you? What's good to always start a video is an oh hello, and then sort of 20 to 30 seconds of silence, and then a we're here. It's good that.
Start again. Start again. Start again.
Right, I'm starting again.
Right.
No, you have to keep that.
Right, ready? Oh, didn't see you there. We're just outside the MetLife Stadium, home to the Jets and another team from the NFL as well. The Giants. Big team. We're here doing some tailgating today. Tailgating is an American tradition on match day where they all get the cars out and they have food and drink, and I don't know, but I'm going to say it anyway, maybe play some games. So we'll see if we can get involved.
So whilst Ethan and Joe do some filming, it's time to get stuck in to our first ever tailgate party. Joe, cheers. Right, this is unbelievable, by the way.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Essentially, loads of fans. Just full tubs of beer, constantly being topped up. You pay 20 quid, donate 20 quid, or you can drink. But we'll donate 20 quid.
We'll donate it, yeah.
I think Ethan's going to survive.
I think he's going to do very well. I'm trusting him. I'm proud of him. We're about to do a live show in a minute for Stretford Paddock, so that's when you and Ethan can really shine.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, a bit like because to the.
I have no fucking clue what's going on.
You've organised it.
We are giving alcohol to lots of Americans. That is what is going on. Random mad girl giving alcohol to Americans.
Happy days. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Come on, Solid.
So what's happening? We've been very kindly given a rest wristband to grab a beer. McCola's on the hunt. Can we have a little tour of the coolers? Is that all right? What have we got in here?
We got some DC's finest.
DC's finest. Yeah. What else have we got?
We got Pilsners and we got IPAs in here.
Lovely.
Of course, we got domestics.
Oh. Can I get a Bud Light?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
We got seltzers.
Seltzers? Oh, they like, we don't really do seltzers. What are they? Ethan James, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, you're not a United fan. No, just on this event.
Well, it's quite spectacular, isn't it? Lots of different people.
Get a wristband, here we go.
I get free Coca-Cola, so that's
You get free fucking beer.
Wow,
Are you allowed to drink on the job?
Beer.
I don't really know.